Being from a machine learning and data science background, are you tired of opening small files and writing lengthy scripts to analyze them repeatedly? To solve this problem, a developer named Marcus, also known as mkaz on GitHub, created a powerful Python tool called TermGraph.py. It provides a quick and easy way to visualize data stored in a simple text file. Initially, he wrote some scripts in R to generate graphs, but this involved a two-step process creating the graph and then opening it separately. With TermGraph.py, everything happens right in the terminal.
TermGraph is a command line tool that visualizes data in the terminal using simple graphs. Some key features of it includes support of many graph types like bar graphs, both horizontal and vertical, color charts, multivariable graphs, stack charts, histograms. There are also many customization options like adjustable graph with custom colors, emoji support for tick marks, and some additional features include calendar heat map and different scale for categories. Also, input can be given as CSV or it supports standard input for piping data directly.
To install TermGraph on your system, you need to have Python installed on your computer, and then you will have to launch command prompt. Using the pip utility, we will install TermGraph by the command pip install TermGraph. And now it's installed.
Now I will give a demonstration on how to use the term graph. Here I have a text file named studentmarks.txt in which I have some data which I want to plot. So I will go to the terminal, write term graph and the name of the file in which I have the data. So it will simply give me a text plot of the data. Apart from this, there are also some useful features, like one of the useful features is the title feature, which helps me to give the title to my plot. Suppose I want to give the title this. So as you can see, it gives a title to my plot. Some other features are space between and color, which can make this graph look even better. So as you can see, the space between feature gives a space between every other bar, and the color feature is used to color my graph, which enhances its readability. It even offers the feature of custom ticks, in which I can also give argument as emoji. So if I plot it, the ticks are emojis. Using term graph, I can also create a bar graph which has multiple categories. For example, this dataset has two categories, mobile visitors and desktop visitors. So I will write the name of the text file and give a different color to each category using the color feature. This is how the graph turns out to be. Here the bar graph has two categories for each field represented by different colors. I can also use the stacked function to sum these categories into one. So now I will explain how can we make histograms in the term graph. Here I have a file in which on the left side I have some indices and on the right side I have some random data. So if I have to create a histogram, I will use the histogram feature and set the number of bins as 6. This will create a histogram which has 6 categories. To create a calendar heat map, I have a file in the left columns. I have some dates in the YYYYMMDD format, and on the right side I have some data. I will use the calendar heat map function and then set the start date as the first date of my dataset. This will create a calendar heat map in which each color represents a point in my dataset. In summary, term graph is a powerful tool that visually represents the relationships between terms in a dataset while being convenient. For more details, you can refer to the blogs in the description.